What's up, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Unbelievably late. I was trying to fix up Minecraft and all that stuff. Couldn't get it. The realm is all sorts of effed right now. I was gonna have us go look for new biomes and all the things, but it's just I couldn't get it to work and I couldn't figure out all the issues with it. There's a lot of issues with it at the moment. We'll get it. Probably over the next couple of days we'll do Minecraft on the new update. The realm is updated to 1.19, but there's a lot of plugin issues and things like that, so yeah. Anywho, howdy do da day, guys. Hello, hello. Sorry I am like many years late right now. Many millennia late. Many ultra millennia. So, if you guys did not know what happened, oh, I gotta go put the link in the thing. So, if you guys don't know what happened on the last time, I posted 2 videos last week that said the whole beginning of this case we're about to do, and the videos were pretty interesting. We premiered the second one. I decided that we would not continue to do videos with it because it was a lot of work on my part for very little reward. In fact, no reward at all. There's nothing good came from it. Literally nothing good came from it. So I decided to not do the videos anymore. I decided to not do any of the videos for Phoenix Wright. The game, unfortunately, is just not popular enough with people, when I do it at least, for us to continue making videos of it. It takes way too much of my time. And maybe if like hundreds of people watch the video, I would be more inclined, but I did 2 videos, and then the second one did worse than the first. The second one was better than the first, so tells me it's just not interesting. Anywho, we're here today. We're going to be continuing where we left off. It's actually not that long of a trial, I don't think. So we will be continuing where we left off, which is taking a short break in between the things, so we can go right back into the courtroom and start talking to all the peoples. Thank you for joining. Sorry again, guys, sorry that I'm so late today. I do hope you guys enjoyed today. I did not. Also, one more note before we start. I'll try to keep getting off topic to a minimum. And I did not get the other thing set up. Like my voice mod, I didn't have time to get the vocals set up so I could have myself echo during inner monologue parts. And I couldn't get my camera to move because I forgot how to do that, I guess. So I was going to have my camera move off the screen every time I wasn't saying anything, like myself, and I was doing voice acting. But that didn't work. I mean, I guess I could just shut my camera off and do like this, but that's not as cool as when I do the other way. What's up, Kenzie? How are you doing? February 16th. Well, I mean, without further ado, let's take a breather and then let's get to it, shall we? February 16th, 1:14 p.m. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really helped me.
Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we have to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that police woman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still in badly need of information. Information? Right. What we need the most is info about Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case the Zebra Boy is on death row for.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nobody on the floor.
Mr. Fowles, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
But, okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture reminds me of everything. Bridge looks the same, just like then 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart in any minute.
So, it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Ha! Sorry, buddy. But you sound like the one that could fall apart any minute.
It's true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Your girlfriend? Huh?
Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
What? Are you serious? That girl. Let her go.
Come closer. I'll kill her. Put echo on. Okay, you won't get here anyways.
The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne.
Then,
At first, I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but it was to protect her little sister. I can understand why she did it.
wrong. No, protect sister.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too.
Make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend. I love my teen angel.
Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
Hold on, I wonder if I can do the voice part for this. Hold on. Echo. Echo. Oh, hold on. Echo. 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 That's not really what I'm looking for. What about this? Okay, this should work for the voice thing. What's up, Francis?
Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
I actually should probably change my bass microphone for this. Okay, so hold on. So this is echo, no echo, no echo, echo, no echo. Okay. So I can now do echo versus no echo quickly for the inner monologue. Because I just like that inner monologue echo so much from the videos that I want it to keep going. I also really like the whole pulling me off the screen when I'm not the one talking and it's an in-game person talking, but that's a little bit more complicated. I guess for now I can just do this. I can just, you know, do this. What's up, David Stone? Okay, let's try. I'll try doing this for voices, and when I talk, I'll pull myself back on screen. so that it can be a little bit more immersive. Okay.
Did he actually say my teen angel? He's been on seen one too many soap operas.
I'll do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. Valerie, too.
Valerie was in on it.
Dahlia's family, rich, jewelry business. We get one jewel, and that's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We send to her dad. Ask for $2 million diamond. They'll make an exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie makes transfer because she's a new detective.
Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, all right. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh?
Yeah, but... That woman, Valerie, so good for real. She shot at me for real, me and Dahlia. I shot in the arm, and Dahlia, she jumped in the river.
Jump! You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over.
And that's when you decided they decided to give you the death sentence.
I couldn't believe it. That woman!
Bruh, that man is clearly very iron deficient.
That man,
Oh,
Terry Foles.
no, wait, it's not, it's Valerie talking.
That man, Terry Foles. He killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into a roaring river 40 feet below.
These 5 years, all I wonder is why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So, that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forgot what she looked like. Told her to wear a scalp, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. I just want to ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear the answer come from her mouth. That's all.
So, that's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Or did the police take it?
I don't don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
No. Really, I don't know. It's gone. Dahlia.
He stole it. He's a buffoon. He stole everything. No, I don't know.
With Dahlia?
That day on the porch, Dahlia put it in the backpack. Now gone. With Dahlia gone forever in the Eagle River.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You can come back now. We're about ready to go.
Mr. Fowles, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her, my sweet Dahlia.
They never found her.
Swallowed by a river, gone, Dahlia, my teen angel.
Your teen angel. How old was she anyways?
Just 14.
Oh my! What the frick, game? How old is this guy? 5 years ago, was he also 14? No, he looks like he's an old man, even in that bridge picture. That is very inappropriate. Was he also 14 at the time? Wait. Was he? How old was he? What's going on here? Why is this so inappropriate? What? 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 Huh? That's a little inappropriate, bro.
14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds.
Shouldn't he be in jail for just that alone? I'm pretty sure that that's already by itself a crime. I'm pretty sure that's still a crime. Pretty sure, like 99.9% sure. She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. He's already a prisoner. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. He's already a prisoner. But, I mean, he's already has the death penalty. And he's already a prisoner. But, why was his sister, who was a police officer, okay with this? Is that why she shot him? Maybe? Maybe that's why she shot him. Man, oh man, angels these days.
Fowles takes the film and gets one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel? Or is she really?
It's time. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now.
You bet.
Diamond added to the court. Wait, what? The actual diamond or the... Wait a second. What was just added to our court record? Oh, okay. We don't actually have the diamond in our hands. We have an idea of the diamond, and that is what we're using in court. Okay, I see. Have I done security breach? What do you mean? That's one of my rules. Remember it. Wait, did I not read what he said? I feel like I didn't read what he just said. And I accidentally skipped it. And one of his rules. What was that rule that I just skipped? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what he said. Training wheels come off. Training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Okay, that's what that is what the dialogue was what I just said there. Okay.
Now then, let's continue with the trial of Terry Falls. Witness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best. I'll try my best.
You're a brave young lady.
Not this again.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, trying to pin the crime on an innocent student is...
What are you talking about?
My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who was witness of violent crime. That's all.
Bro? Bro, are you serious? We just confirmed that she possibly hid the body in the trunk herself, that she broke into the car, that all this stuff happened. We just did that. That's like what just happened before the recess. What?
What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
It's certainly hard to imagine this woman is a murderer.
Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
A diamond! Bro, because you know who this lady is? I bet you this lady, whatever her flippin' name is, Melissa Foster, is a foster child because she is Dahlia Hawthorne. I bet you anything that she is Dahlia Hawthorne. And that it's all because of her. I mean, well, it's kind of everybody's fault. But I mean, she has a lot to do with it, you know?
Well, Miss Fay, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course, I think.
Ha! You're still acting as tame as a kitten.
Mr. Armando.
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is a mark of a pro.
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Oh, of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you to know, Mr. Judge, that it's not true.
Now I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click, she lights right up. She would clearly be a very good lawyer! What's up, Darrenator? Thank you. Guys, thanks for all the likes and retweets and all that stuff. I hope you're having a great day, guys. Let's take a breather. Just for everybody that's here. There's anybody who is at this point, I want you guys to know that I'm going to try to start making the live streams of Phoenix Wright feel like the videos. So I'm going to try to use my Stream Deck. And right now, today, it's a little sloppy. Because I just couldn't get the things set up right at all. But I My camera's kind of sloppy. Maybe I can change my camera to actually be slightly different. What does this do? Okay, so instead of doing that, very chill. You like it? Nice. I'm gonna actually change one thing about this real quick. Like, I am going to have, instead of my main camera get muted, I'm just going to, where is it? Okay, so now, oops, that's not it. This one. Dang it, it's still, I have to, hold on. Okay, there we go. I just made it where it won't shut off my camera, so that I can quickly come on and off the screen. All right, let's take a breather. Okay, here we go. Oh, weird. All right.
Very well then. Let's hear what the witness has to say.
Melissa Foster.
I really need to work on my feminine voices. I heard a man just earlier today do an amazing feminine voice, and I'm like, bro, I need to learn how to achieve that.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college. I had never been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing an officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Out of the country, huh?
Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing the murder.
Indeed.
You're up to the bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You pets. Somehow, I have to tie her to this case. I was out of the country the year before last. So, what country were you living in then? We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed.
It was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone.
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification. What kind of sob story is this?
Dude, it's her! Didn't have any identification, only just got there. She is Dahlia Hawthorne!
What do I do? Should I press for more details?
Press her harder!
Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in?
Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness had any connection to this case.
I lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never have known Mr. Falls or Detective Hawthorne.
Yes, I think we've established that point.
Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you've stated to the official testimony?
Yes, please, Mr. Judge. Naturally, I didn't know either the victim or the defendant.
You didn't know either person? Are you certain of that?
Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Oh, well, that can't be helped.
Why is he just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth?
The first time you saw either of them when they were on the bridge, correct?
Yes, it really was a coincidence. Until I entered college, I had never been to Eagle Mountain before. So, what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway? I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing. You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts.
What a savage.
But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no train runs through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to. Well, I went there once with a college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold yet romantic gloominess. Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college?
The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life. All that matters is that if she's a material witness to the crime, the witness doesn't need to respond to any questions that are clearly malicious intent.
Thank you. She's gone too far.
I'm gonna try to change her. I'm gonna try to change her voice a little bit. I'm gonna try to make her sound less like me and more of a feminine person. I mean, Mia already has too much of my my voice in her already, so I definitely want to try to change that if I can.
Miss Faye, you're treading on thin ice here.
I hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing an officer who testified against you 5 years ago.
Hold on, this one. Right, Shamar.
Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contracted yourself here in court, but you should know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. What? That's...
Objection!
Nah. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing.
Oh, really? And why is that?
The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that at that time, an officer showed her this photo.
That seems like a rather serious mistake.
That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book.
That's not fair. That wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. A grudge. Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such a deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful.
Press harder. Always. Always press harder.
You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What do you mean by that? Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing the white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man.
This is bad, as the Fall's reputation keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to probe too deep. What should I do with that statement?
Add it to the testimony. Of course. Never, all the information. We're keeping it, bro. We're keeping all the information. That's what we're doing.
Your Honor, what the witness just said now was tremendously impressive and important. I'd like to have it added to the official testimony.
Yeah, the prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and mentally unbalanced one at that. The testimony only helps to prove that point.
No, that's not why I...
Enough, witness. If you would.
My pleasure, Judge. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. Hold it! What do you mean by lucky? Well, it's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like you said...
Then you yourself might have been killed.
That would have been a terrible loss for the world.
What if Mr. Falls didn't... Wait, he said he forgot what she looked like. Never mind. He did forget what she... But, like, okay, so... If she's Dahlia, how would she know to be there and all there? How would she know where to be, when to be there, if she wasn't part in the police office as well, or didn't have some sort of informant or something in the office, in the police office? Guys, I'm noticing fewer and fewer people are here. So, are you guys liking my camera being off, or would you rather I just keep it on the whole time, or something? What any changes you guys see right now you'd like me to change, or you know, am I trying too hard to make things better? You love everything. You loving it? Okay. Well, I'm trying to make it more of a video, and I just want to try to make it as entertaining as possible. And then for these, because they already don't have too many people wanting to click into it, but I enjoy them, and everybody that watches them enjoys them. So, trying to keep it going. Let me catch up on comments really quick. People that I might not have said hi to: David Stone, Bunny, Titanic, hello, Darrenator, Brandy. Hello, guys. You would keep it on. You like the camera on, but it's far less immersive. It's far less immersive if the camera's on. You prefer me to keep it on though. What I was trying to do was turn it on whenever I have something to say that is me saying it. Because otherwise, I'm doing all the voices, sure, but it's not nearly as immersive because you can see me doing the voice on the screen. I think the camera, being able to take my camera off screen would be good, but I need to add sound effects. So I need to add a whooshing sound, and it just go whoosh, and I need to slide off the screen in a smooth manner, and then come back on screen with another whooshing sound and like just stay on screen. That's too much work. Well, it's truly far less immersive. I'll stay on screen for this, but it is far less immersive with me on screen, isn't it? It's okay. Let's go. Maybe I can just blur my mouth. Just blur my mouth.
How terrible that would have been a loss for this world.
I could do that. Ha. It looks like you pressed too hard this time, kitten. We never press too hard!
Mr. Armando.
Keep looking around, and you're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk. I don't think we're gonna be on... I don't think there's gonna be an issue, bro. I honestly don't think there's gonna be an issue with us getting too much information. We'll still have the winning... We'll still be able to win, right? Unless getting the wrong information can actually help make us lose the case. But that would be a silly thing. Like, they would have to make us lose points first, right? They couldn't just we can't just get something and then for the next hour we can play and we lose anyways because we said something an hour beforehand. Nah, that's not something that would happen. That'd be very bad game design.
Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is terrible, horrible monster. You knew about that incident, but weren't you out of the country until the year before your last? Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. He had an in-depth report about his whole story.
So, you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right?
Yes. I can't let her get away with these lies.
Listen to me. She's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow, you're just gonna have to get her to show the court her true self. Bro, she was clearly not out of the country. Why would she get a news report about some dude in the country? Bro, like, why would she get a random news report of some guy in the country when she's in a whole other country? This would not be news. This would not be news in a whole other country. You might, maybe if you were in the same country, you might hear it. But if you're in a completely different country, this is not a crazy enough story to travel around the world. No, it's not that crazy. Okay, so we have to present her with something. Valerie's younger sister fell from a bridge. Oh, I didn't realize we got that. College student witnessed and photographed incident on Dusky Bridge. Confidential police material. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Oh my word! Dahlia's clearly still alive! Dahlia's still alive, bro! Oh, it's obvious that she's still alive. So it was Dahlia. And she is Dahlia. That is her, because she's Dahlia, and that proves it. And then she doesn't want the truth to come out at all. So, yeah. I naturally didn't know the victim or the defendant. I don't think that's necessary. I think that is... I think it's actually this one, maybe. Naturally didn't know the defendant or the victim. Don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police. Maybe we have something for this? Does she have a reason? This, ransom. This, if she's Dahlia, then this would be a reason. If she doesn't want the whole truth to come out. What's up, Mr. Peppy? How are you doing? if she's Dahlia, then this would be it. But we would be like using this as proof that she's Dahlia, which is. I'm curious. Kind of curious if this is it. I guess I was lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. If you were the one there, then you were wearing a white scarf. If you were the one in that picture. Is that it? No. 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 What? But we could, this is Dahlia right here. This is her. So this is kind of a lie, but it's probably gonna be wrong. But I mean, that's kind of right. I'm just wondering what the answer is gonna be, because I guess it could be a few things. I guess I'll try this. If it doesn't work, I'll try the other thing. Okay, so let's go this and this. That was not it. Okay, I'm gonna try this one with this. That also was not it. Didn't know the defendant or the victim. I guess none of these will really work because we have to first prove that she's Dahlia, which we can't really. No, let me go into the load. Thanks. All right. Kidnapping a poor girl. Well, he didn't kidnap her, but we don't really have the information on that. Do we actually? Victim fell from the bridge. Fell from the bridge. Hold on. What if I present her this profile? That wasn't it. Still wasn't. Still wasn't it. Do. I mean, really, doesn't it have to be this? We added this to the statement. I mean, this is what she added. She added this. The only thing that makes any sort of sense to push on this is the white scarf, but I mean, we already pushed this, so what is the white scarf? I mean, but the thing is that we already presented this and this was wrong, and we were saying this. I don't know. I mean, might as well try it. And apparently it was right. Which is kind of dumb that the picture didn't work. She killed the police officer because the man got hurt. Maybe. Maybe Shamar. Maybe she's taking revenge for what's-his-face.
Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took.
But then again, she wouldn't be blaming him for the crime. No, she seems to try to be hurting both of them.
It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf, the victim or his identification.
Why didn't this work? Why did the picture not work, but the scarf did, if we're using the picture to describe the scarf?
You are talking about this scarf right here, huh?
Yes, that's it. That's the scarf the policewoman was wearing.
How do you know?
I've got her now. Just don't mess up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
White?
This is a scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me.
Semantics, bro! No, that is stupid! That's so stupid, bro! It was supposed to be white. I mean, then again, I guess it's not white. What is the default what is the color there? Hold on. Is that not white? What is the actual color of that? Is that not like white? Or is she saying it's not? I mean, on my screen, it's more like a blue, honestly. It's like a sky blue on my screen. Is that what you guys are seeing? Is that more like a sky blue than a white? And that's what's on? Because I thought she was saying it has mud on it, therefore it's not a white scarf. Which I would not be okay. I would be like, no way, that's stupid. Definitely blue. It looks more blue than white to me. It looks like a very light blue. So I could see that. So that means that if it's blue and not white, that means that Dahlia knew that, or Melissa Foster, who is probably Dahlia, knew about the note, but not the other thing. Oh, chat is all sorts of screwed up. Hello from Jim. Hi, Kat. I hope you have a good gym day. Okay, so that makes more sense. That makes more sense, is that the scarf is not actually white. It's an off-white, like a very light blue. So that means that she couldn't have, she just is saying that that's it when she means she only read the note or knew about the note. You've been here? Yeah, I said hi to you a long time ago. I was saying hi to Kat. I didn't say hi, Bunny. I said hi, Kat. I don't know how you heard that. But I said hi, Bunny, earlier. And if you didn't hear me then you would all... Well, I mean, you obviously didn't hear me when I said hi to you earlier because I answered your question. I done did answer your question earlier. So you must have clicked off the screen or something before when I said hi to you. I'm trying to keep as few breaks as possible, so I'm not going to be taking, like, if I'm in the middle of a bunch of dialogue, which is most of this game, I'm going to try to keep my taking a break and, like, talking to you guys to a minimum because it's like, you know, so heavily dialogue, and when I'm doing this, what I'm doing right now, it's a huge takeaway from the game. Mr. Peppy, by the way, hello. So I gotta, like, instead of talking to you guys every time you guys say something, what I need to do for these games is I need to get to a point where I can just, like, say hi, catch up with comments, and then go back to just straight going through the game, only voice acting, to keep as much immersion going as possible. Let's take a breather and then get back to it.
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for a white.
Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is because of this.
Oops.
Witness, have you ever seen this note? No, never.
it's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have.
Huh. I wonder about that. Oh, what? This note shows Mr. Fowles' instructions to the victim regarding the meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scarf? Ah!
Witness, you knew what this note said. And it's because you knew you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster? No!
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
Did you say one more person?
That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yeah. Yeah, we did figure it out.
Yep. The third person that knew the contents of this note was...
Do we do Dahlia? Or do we do Melissa Wait, how do we do? It's one or the other. Technically, I think Melissa Foster is Dahlia. They're the one and the same person. But I have to present evidence and I didn't get a save beforehand, so if I get it wrong, I'm gonna take some damage. I'm gonna say Melissa Foster because we haven't proved that she's Dahlia yet. But it says Dahlia on the note, and because it says Dahlia on the note is how we would prove that she saw it. I don't know. I feel like Melissa's wrong and we have to go with the Dahlia, but let's try. Hang on there, kitten.
What is it, Mr. Armando?
Here, I made some special cafe con leche for you. I put in plenty of sugar. Drink up before it gets cold. Don't be shy.
Why are you doing this?
Your brain needs some stimulation. Drink some of this and then think it over again. Listen, keep messing up like that and you're gonna get the judge mad. So it is wrong.
Miss
Faye, don't just stand there casually drinking coffee.
So it is the other one. It is the other one.
Oops, I think it's too late. But, Your Honor, there is one more person. There's a person besides Mr. Falls and the victim that knew what the note said.
That's right. Blah 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 blah.
And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dang it, bro. I lost 3 charges because of that.
Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name right there.
What's this? So who was this person? Yes, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
The dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a crime? You don't mean?
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
You said she was killed, but was she really?
What are you implying?
Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost into the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found.
She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead.
Oh my word. You know, Edgeworth in this case doesn't really care too much about the truth, but I mean, it makes sense. He cares about winning.
But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she was still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster. I believe that's the same age you are.
Objection!
Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you're not saying.
But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
What was she?
Nice one. That was tossing a grenade over the fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist. What a sweet guy. What a sweet guy this guy is. Aw.
I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Now's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm.
Witness, just who are you anyways?
I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far.
You don't mean?
Yes. The prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses.
I don't really believe that. No, out of the like 5 games. No, I'm kidding. The 3 games we played and the 10 or so cases or whatnot, they have done pretty good at doing a background check on their witness and trying to make the witness say very specific things and leave out certain pieces of evidence. You know, the whole case. So that's bad by itself. What is it called? When a lawyer does that? It's like creating a witness or manipulating. No, there's a word for it. Leading. No, that's not it. I can't remember what the word for it is. But when you like train a witness to say only the things you want them to say and leave out all the other stuff, no matter how important it is, there's a word for that, and that's what they do all the time. But they don't do their best background checks, that's for sure, or at least not very good. Because I mean, how many of their witnesses are the ones that are like the one who did it? For example, her. Like, obviously did a very bad background check on this lady.
Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses.
What did he say?
Ha. It looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way. But then why?
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so we made a little trade.
Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Wait a second! Was that her name in the last case we saw her in? Was her name Dahlia Hawthorne then too? Wait! Was her name Dahlia Hawthorne in the last case? Too? And for some reason I didn't connect that? No. Is that... I feel like her name was Dahlia Hawthorne, and I just totally forgot about that. That her name in the last case we did was Dahlia Hawthorne. So I technically should have known literally the whole time. As soon as I saw her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, now that I'm thinking on it, I think her name was Dahlia Hawthorne, and that just slipped my mind. And somehow I forgot that her name was Dahlia Hawthorne in the case we had done. Oh man. I think her name was Dahlia Hawthorne, and I had just forgotten that key fact, which would mean that a player who was paying attention would have known that she was the culprit well ahead of everything, for sure. She would, and just needed the evidence.
But, I thought she died 5 years ago.
We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see.
Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
Objection!
Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now, we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder.
Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin their client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost.
How dare you?
Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something more precious. Her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see...
I should probably save. Oh, rest her already, right?
I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me.
Ha. I think you need a little push in the right direction, kid. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
That wasn't me. It was this guy, this crazy coffee addict.
This crazy coffee addict.
I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man.
Ha. What makes you think they're empty?
Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
I am sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me?
The rashness of youth, how charming.
This coming from someone younger than me.
Now then, let's not waste any more time, Miss Faye. What motive would the witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne?
The truth. The confidential. Tell her the whole truth must come out. Nah, something about the truth. The truth is bad to her for some reason. So I'm gonna assume it's victims now. Maybe. If this is wrong, then it's gonna be a guilty verdict, and I'll have to go back to my last save. Alright, let's try.
The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie, and he told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, "Talk to Dahlia. This time, the whole truth must come out." Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth.
The whole truth?
There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently.
A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was the secret that was so important? Where is your evidence?
Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh, yes, I know the secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony.
What testimony?
Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of this important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
Very well, I'll grant a request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more for my little maple leaf?
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe, after all that, she murdered her sister. Preposterous.
Thank you, Miss Edgeworth. Miss Faye,
Yes, Your Honor.
as you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination.
Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again.
Ha! If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up. We still got that info. That ace. Up our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, kitten.
Don't say you've forgotten it already. That the fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry... One sec. That's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us in the lobby.
I'll do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia found her too.
Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret.
Bless me. No, it wasn't a sneeze. It was a cough. So doing some of these voices will sometimes make me cough. Or unfortunately, some of the voices, I mean, not today, but some of the voices we've tried will make me gag. I don't like that at all. I hate that. Oh, that's the worst. Woo! Whenever I start doing a voice that's starting to make me gag, then I'm like, I try to change that voice just so I don't force myself to gag. I don't like that. And Kat, I hope you're having a good workout today. Also, Kat, how do you like the changes that I'm trying to make? I'm trying to make the stream more like a video. So I'm like taking myself off the screen and like doing the echoes and whatnot. I'll probably do a voice changer part for this kind of room too, so that I can like have that little slight echo, because I really like the ambient sound effects that I added into the video. So I was thinking that I should just make a whole page on my stream deck devoted to Phoenix Wright, and to help with the immersion of the stream. I think that might make it cool. Immersive. I'm glad. Okay. 5 years ago.
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. Did you and Mr. Falls have a relationship? As a tutor.
That man was your tutor? That has got to be the most bold lie I've heard yet. That man is not teaching nobody.
You were tutoring him?
Oh, okay. Well, that would make more sense. If she was tutoring him, not him tutoring her. That would make more sense.
You were tutoring him, Miss Falls? No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous.
What are you talking about? That man is only slightly more intelligent than a bag of rocks. So, I don't think that he was your tutor by any means.
Miss Falls came to the house to tutor me. That makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14.
He probably came up with the kidnapping plan during that time. The Hawthornes are in the jewelry trade and are quite wealthy, you see.
Yeah, but this man said that she was his girlfriend, which is far more inappropriate and probably a good reason for him to be in jail. But I mean, that just makes things like more complicated. Like how did he think that that they're in a relationship, and then they actually are saying a tutor? How would he get hired? Where would they? This is all I'm not sure. Let's just continue.
quite a clever fellow, that Miss Falls.
Did I hear him right? Did he call Mr. Falls a clever fellow?
Oh, I did that wrong.
Did I hear him right? Did he just call Mr. Falls a clever fellow? The ransom prize was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. I heard the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million.
$2 million?
It was still a cut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk.
That is a really big diamond, bro.
$2 million pint of milk. I don't know what to think about that.
The defendant demanded that her sister, Valerie, make the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual.
By the way, I want to ask you, Miss Edgeworth, why do you think he wanted to make the exchange go up there on the mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape.
There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. With only one entrance to the mountain, he was ensuring his safety.
What a wickedly clever man that followed Mr. Falls is.
If you say so, bro.
Yeah, right. It was all your plan. Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond up to the mountain, and after she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That was a dangerous thing to do, considering you were being held hostage. Yes, but actually, that saved my life.
What do you mean?
You see, Mr. Falls was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow, I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. That's why my sister shot him, was to save me.
That is a bold-faced lie. You fell in the river, and then he was shot. It was said already 2 or 3 times, including by you, that you fell in the river, then she shot. Already been said. You're a liar.
That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I'd like to hear about what happened right at that moment. Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed, and I turned to try to run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second and gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin.
Where'd you run? I'm sorry. Where'd you run? I'm sorry. Where'd you run to? Are you saying what? As you ran past him or her? You ran past her? I'm so confused. I am so confused. She ran away this way and he was shot? Or she ran away this way and she was shot, and then she ran away this way. How'd she fall in the river? If she got away from him, how'd she get thrown in the river by him? Okay.
And in the next instant,
Kerploosh!
I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
I'm a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. So I came to it and carried away by the river to a strange place.
Lady, if you got knocked out in that river, you would have flippin' drowned. There is almost no way you would have survived. If you were knocked unconscious, there is almost no way you would have survived that. Because you would have drowned. You don't control... No, you would have drowned if you were knocked unconscious. Simple as that. You would have had been knocked unconscious for like half a second. But nobody there to save you and knocked unconscious underwater? No, I don't think you're surviving that. Ah, bro.
When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere gone. Had just one little shove from behind. That was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell in the river. I survived, but I was afraid I might get kidnapped again for my family's money.
And that's why you hid your identity?
Yes, I only told my sister.
Dahlia Hawthorne, eh?
Yes, she's the only one who knew about me.
Meanwhile, legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years.
I didn't want something like that to ever happen to me again. So, I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
And that new identity was Melissa Foster, right?
Yes. And my sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of.
That makes sense. Without an insider's help, doing all of the paperwork would have been impossible.
She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think I could kill her? There's no way I could.
It's the moment of truth for this witness, too. Once the truth about the staged kidnapping comes out, everyone in court will know how much of a Jezebel she really is.
I've just got to prove that the kidnapping was a hoax.
Okie dokie, we gotta prove it that the kidnapping is a McHoax. Super McHoax. So, what is our evidence? 5 years ago, kidnapped by Mr. Falls. How do we prove that? What is the hoax part? Where's our evidence that's a hoax? Sentence, escaped custody, nobody found, incident. I mean, the whole truth? The only thing that we could use at all that suggests that it's a hoax is literally this, about the whole truth must come out. So... we... present the badge! Ah, yes. Sorry. So on what statement would we push that? Survive, might be kidnapped again for your family's money. No, well, maybe this is where we present it. Confidential police materials. Yeah, maybe this is what we bring out. And the reasoning would be because she's not actually concerned about being kidnapped again. And that there's a whole truth that she was keeping her sister from saying. I'm gonna try this one really quick. Wasn't it? That was not it. Not it at all. This says directly that she was kidnapped by Mr. False. So we could, if we have a false, maybe on that one? No, that wasn't it either. We don't have anything else that says that she wasn't actually... that she wasn't actually there. Maybe we use this somehow? The diamond? After she made the exchange, well, see, that is wrong though. This is not how the how it was explained before. It was explained that that he let her go. Or wait, hold on. She shot Mr. Falls in the arm. Yeah. Wait, hold on. For shoving you off the bridge from behind. But, man, wait, but he said we're supposed to prove that it's a fake kidnapping. How are we supposed to prove it's a fake kidnapping with what we have? He, freaking Pre-Godot keeps telling us that we have to prove that it's a fake kidnapping. So, somehow we have to prove that? How are we supposed to prove that? Oh! Wait, she was stabbed in the back. I mean, how would she have gotten killed at all? Stabbed in the back at all? I guess Valerie would have had to turn to try to save her sister. And then stabbed in the back then is what the argument might be. Oh wait, no. That's not what we need to look at right now. Unchanged for 5 years. Does that matter? Does that mean that this picture is 5 years old? It says bridge unchanged for 5 years. I guess if this is a 5-year-old picture, imagine. No, it couldn't be 5 years old. He wasn't in the jail get up 5 years prior. No, he wasn't in the jail uniform 5 years prior. That's just silly. Maybe we present the diamond here? No, that Mr. Falls tried shoving you off from behind. What do we got? Let's look at everything. Let's check the bridge map. Shoving you off from behind. I mean, like, again, the bridge is all borkin and stuff. So, like, how she's suggesting it went down doesn't really make sense. Maybe we can try something like that to prove it was fake. Like this one, maybe.
You say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true. I felt a push on my back.
No, because you couldn't have. So as she said, she like went past him backwards. She couldn't have done that. And if she went the other way, she wouldn't have been able to be pushed because he was shot in the arm as soon as the thing. So, I mean, it makes sense, bro.
I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Foes.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said, that's hard to believe. I should have said, that's impossible. Impossible? I ask that the court recall the new condition. The condition of Dusky Bridge. Now, and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in the last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind, as you have claimed, instead of being carried away by the river,
Oh!
you would have smashed into bedrock below.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that that's how that map was. Where is it? There it is. Okay, but wait a second. I thought this was like a cliffside. I didn't think it was like next to the river, bro. Yeah, anybody that falls through that would definitely die. I was just thinking it was at a weird angle, because it was at a weird angle, and now that I'm looking at it and paying more attention, it's definitely more of a flat surface, because they actually add the angle bits with the light covering on the tops of it, like right on the edges. They show that it's like there's another little cliff right here, but all this area right here, this area right here, is all flat ground. I didn't realize that. I thought all of this area was cliff. It's like slanted cliff. I'm dumb. That's not the point I was making though with it. And clearly she plays some Minecraft. Speaking of, Kat, while I have you here, are you gonna play it all on the new update on Sunday? Oops, sorry about that. Had a little cough there. All right.
You would have been smashed by the bedrock below. A most certain death.
On Sunday, of course. Okay, well, fair warning. You might have to travel like really, really, really far to actually get it, because I was looking in it, and it only generates in areas that people haven't been in before. So, you know, keep that in mind. And like in the main areas of your server, people have been all over, including myself, you know, because my map alone, the world chamber map already, that means that there will not be anything within that world chamber map area, because it has to generate, and I loaded in all those by flying over top of them. So that's something it's something to keep in mind. I was actually looking for it, and man, yeah, it's gonna be quite. You have to go someplace nobody's ever been before, just for a chance of it. That's something to take into account. I was actually thinking I'm gonna be on my server just for the sake of it, that I'd just do a another new spawn point that people can go to, but not like a main spawn area, just like that teleports to a new area that people could build on or something. I don't know what to do with it. On the plus side, you can like spread it within. There's a way to spread the new kind of material around, but it wouldn't be a deep dark biome. Anywho, I digress. Wow, way to ruin it. So hey, would you rather have the map or have really close deep dark biome? Sure, you live with another roof. What's up, Tiger? Yeah, that's probably the best bet, is just travel like 1,000 blocks in the nether. There'll be 8,000 blocks on the thing, and just pop a portal down. It's probably gonna be the best bet. Probably. That's probably the best bet. You know what? I'll probably do that too, actually. You're right. You're right. Why don't I just do that too? Just make a nether road. Cat, you're so smart.
Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? This very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible.
Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why? For all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then.
But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in water level wouldn't have made a difference.
Ah!
Right! If the events had occurred as a witness has testified, then the defendant couldn't have been pushed into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see,
Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her in the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
What do you mean?
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
If that's true, she would have fallen in the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct?
Now that you mention it, I do remember now when I fell off the bridge. My skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires. You can't be serious.
Order in the court.
It seems Mrs. Fay's assault on the has finally reached its conclusion.
Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Fay's assault.
What?
I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible.
Ridiculous! What's so impossible about it?
Because of your flawed logic, contradicts the court record.
I don't know. Hold on. What's the flawed logic, though? I'm confused. What? No. Hold on. Let's look at the How would she be pushed in the river? Look at this. Look at these ropes that go across. Like, how would she be pushed in the river, bro? Like, beyond these ropes. That would be really tough. Especially for a little girl that is 14.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, couldn't really push her in. I mean, should I present the photo? I'm gonna present this picture. Yeah, I'm gonna present this picture.
Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo.
Oh, it looks like it was right.
Take a look.
Oh,
Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there. No!
But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him.
not if he was shot in the arm. I mean, if he was shot in the arm, they might.
He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over.
So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm.
Oh!
And more importantly, Dahlia Hawthorne had a gun trained on him at point-blank range.
Ah!
So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge, that is clearly impossible.
Ah!
Order! What is the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally.
What? What is this?
Indeed. What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. If she had her gun and handcuffs, she could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that, it would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had much more compelling reason to jumping in the river.
Oh? And what is it? What was so important that she'd want to jump in the river? River.
The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River.
The diamond? I really should get a save point.
5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. That item Valerie brought with her up to the mountain. The $2 million diamond.
No. It can't be.
Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the very beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping.
Okay. 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 Okay, I see.
At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river.
Evil! I know, right? Bro's so evil. Unbelievably evil. And at a young age, it seems like.
With the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack.
Why, that's simply ridiculous.
Order! Order!
Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan?
This woman is a demon. There was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping?
Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean?
On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister, Dahlia. And then she told her that what she was planning to do.
Planning to do?
She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note.
That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would assure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
Ah! Oh! Who is that? Laughing at a time like this.
Forgive me. It's just hilarious.
Witness, is that you?
You amuse me, woman. Miss Maya Fey. Ah! You certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I plotted with Miss Falls and killed my sister. Well, and one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't prove evidence to show that...
Well, Miss Fay.
I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Fay, are you stupid or something? No. How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive evidence of Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I'm forced to reject the assertions made by the defense.
Of course you are. Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it.
Ah.
Without evidence, the trial is over. Who decided that?
Mr. Armando!
Come on, now. How did you figure it out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
Testimony?
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Miss Falls' car. Stolen car. Mr. Falls' stolen car, and then went to meet her. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who is the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes?
Well, that would, of course, be Mr. Falls.
Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
New witness?
Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls.
The defendant.
There's only one person that can shed further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it is in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all, and that person is Terry Falls.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, where's your take on this?
Why not? The prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant witness to the stand.
This may be my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left.
Bruh. To be continued, I'm kidding.
Defendant, you have heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? Yes, I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died.
Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia's very much alive, and you were used for $2 million.
That's not true. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia, 5 years ago, they promised never ever betray each other.
Terry.
Dahlia, it's true. It's true, you're alive.
You don't trust me anymore. That makes me sad.
Tell the truth. The real truth. I believed in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know it. But there is one thing I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Dahlia. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and only once. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. I'm sorry, I apologize. Can't talk.
Ha. Oh well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. Or mine! How does that not hurt his teeth? I guess it depends on how hard he's biting. But yeah, probably not. Probably wouldn't feel too good. Probably make his teeth itch, right, Cat? That's not what would make teeth itch for Cat. That's just... Cat and her itchy teeth. It's funny. Okay. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
That day, 4 p.m. I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from the bridge. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked. and then she left. That was Valerie, not my...
Mr. Fowles, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you?
That's enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was a fitting way to end the testimony of the trial.
Well, then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is this how you wanted to end, Mr. Fowles? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one way that you can stop it. You, kitten. I think. Cross-examination. Let's save the game. Let's save the game. Let's save the game.
After 4 p.m., I stopped the car and I was in front of the bridge.
According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you?
It was raining. Already parked, too.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes. Mr. Fowles?
You made a tank filled with excellence in your kingdom build on Frog server. That's very sweet, Tiger. That's very sweet. I'll have to watch Francis's next thing for that. You have to make sure that you're in for his show and tell for the creative sub of next month. Francis, that actually begs the question: is your creative server set to 1.119 now? Cause, bro, I might have to join just so I can mess with 1.19 stuff, 1.9 stuff, build something out of all the new things. I don't know if that's how, because I want to mess with that stuff. I want to mess with that stuff, but on my server, I don't have any gear. Like, I don't have any gear. It's currently 1.19, but vanilla until they make a paper 1.19. I'm using Spigot 1.19 right now for my server. It broke a lot of my plugins. I mean, all my plugins are Spigot, so I don't know why it broke the plugins. But yeah, I'm waiting for 1.19 as well on that. 1.8 to build. Yeah, I still don't have access to paper either. I should probably just set ours to actually vanilla. Oh, we got people playing on it though, so I guess I can. Set it there. You had to go back to 1.18 to build. All right.
Mr. Fowles.
Eagle Mountain, that spot, strong memories.
Why did he just climb up? Could it be he's hiding something here?
She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge.
What? Are you kidding me? Wait, what? She was there. There's a picture of you two on the bridge. There's a picture of both of you on the bridge!
You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it.
I'm sure he is. Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question, to find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like a blink of an eye.
I want my car from the bridge, and no, I never put nobody in that car.
You were watching the car?
The bridge. All the sides broken. No one can come in there, so I was watching the car.
Yeah, what else were you expecting him to do?
I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but something's bothering me. You didn't have feeling. Contradiction.
I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyways.
No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it.
Anyway, no. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me.
Oopsie.
Mr. Fowles, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
No, I never lied. It was Valerie. Remember her first.
That's a lie.
Wait a minute, if you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification?
Sorry. No lie. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. We talked, then she left.
What did you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Fowles!
Valerie told the truth about her. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she died. Got me the death penalty.
And you were satisfied with that answer, witness?
Dahlia died. It was my fault. I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet angel, dead.
But you just saw that she isn't dead.
After Valerie talked to me on the bridge, nothing left to live for. That was Valerie, not more real.
How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on the mountain at 4:30.
And he said it was already really dark.
But
Please, Mr. Fowles, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall for something you didn't do.
that woman, it wasn't Dahlia.
Stop right there. What more needs to be said?
Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking blame for the murder, you still do whatever is necessary to protect her, won't you, Miss Fowles?
Mr. Fowles, I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing her.
Mr. Fowles,
Even if you can show he's lying, this poor guy will still be cursed. You'll still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess. Nadia. But she was there, right? Let's take a breather. Let's look at this. Hold on. Let's look at... I'm pretty sure if we look at the bridge photo... Okay. Her back is to the broken side of the bridge, isn't it? Hold on. Let me look at this real quick. She took the picture from here. That means that he's here and she's here. How would... What? What? The witness was... whoever, the lady on the bridge was still on the bridge, so he's clearly lying, bro. The lady was there first for a while, it seems. Ooh, okay, so this probably.
So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying.
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye.
You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one on the end of the bridge, right?
But that's the victim at the end of the bridge.
Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got around 4 o'clock, it's true. I had somewhere to go. Special place. Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under a base of a tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I wanted to go get.
It's the same necklace from the other case! The one that held the poison. Wow.
This little bottle on your necklace is a memento. It's quite charming, but it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But then he left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car.
No!
Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it.
I've still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Miss Falls?
What's going on? He drank the poison, bro? He drank the poison out of the vial? No! What? What, bro? What is going on here? This is insane.
That's enough, please. I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens, that we can't trust each other no more. Then we're supposed to drink bottle.
No, stop the trial. Your Honor, we need a recess.
I was stupid. I couldn't keep promise. So, I did it. I drank this.
No, we are so close, just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence.
No. Don't want that. Don't trust the sale. Maybe kill again. Kill the sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Falls!
Mr. Armando, thanks for the coffee.
Godot killed him unintentionally by giving him coffee and water. That's why he wanted water before, is so that he could drink out of the bottle. But how? But bro, what? Oh my word. Mr. Foles!
And so, my first trial ended suddenly and tragically.
Yeah, I was actually wondering how she was not going to win this case, because she couldn't win. If she had won this case, then Edgeworth's perfect record prior to us have met him would have not been true. So in some way I knew we would lose this case, but I did not see that coming. I did not see that he would poison himself like freaking Romeo and Juliet but where Juliet doesn't even care about Romeo. Oh my word. Very sad.
It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep in my soul, I thought it would never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smiler on her demonically sweet face.
Bro, she is so evil. She is evil. Unbelievably evil, bro. Unforgivable, that witch.
Mr. Armando.
We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten.
It's my fault. It's my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself.
Don't cry, kitten. You're gonna make my coffee all salty. Oh my word, Pre-Godot.
I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
Mia.
Huh?
Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. Oh no! Oh my word. And he's keeping a smile on his face either way, bro. He's keeping the smile on his face even though he's angry, apparently. Like he said earlier. The only time when a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. So much for his coffee. Well, there was clearly no coffee in the cup, obviously. And he gets past like 1,000 different cups, so yeah.
Mr. Armando! No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. And then you file them away and eventually forget them.
1 year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Yeah. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, She had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It'd been 5 years, but now something that's happened has made me remember all this.
Well, she must be involved in the next one. Episode 4, Turnabout Beginnings, the end. So she must be involved in the next case. The final case. She must be involved in this, obviously. Oh, man. Bro. Crazy. New episode added. So that's where we will start on Thursday. And hopefully way earlier in the day. Because I definitely was super late today. I was super duper late today. Super duper uber duper late today. So we will continue that on Monday. I mean Thursday. Where's my stuff? Hold on. Okay, and then I really need to work on my Stream Deck things and hopefully be able to get the Stream Deck, all the things working. I really think I would like to make it like the video is, but as a live stream, which is possible. Everything I did in the video I could do on OBS. It is possible. Like I could zoom in slowly on people's thing and then zoom out, and I can have myself come in and then go off the screen, and with sound effects and things like that. Because like if I made the edits while live, it would make it where I don't have to edit at all. Literally, I don't have to edit at all. I mean, I guess I could edit it, use YouTube's feature of editing, and then just cut out the parts where I get off topic. The only thing I would need to add from there is suspense sounds. Like when it's dark, when it's like very quiet and whatnot, I could put in sounds of suspense, or add in sound effects as well. But I probably wouldn't want to go too much. But I could do a bunch of stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining today. Tomorrow, I was thinking we could do... Well, maybe tomorrow we'll do Minecraft instead of clips. And then on Friday, we can look at some clips. Because I kind of want to look at Minecraft's new update. Was fun. Have a good night. You too as well, Frog. We're not gonna do a raid today. But I'm still gonna do a redirect for you. But it's no raid, just a redirect. And on that way, you guys you're no obligation to say anything in the chat or do anything like that. I will just redirect your face over to those
12 spots.
I will redirect your face over to their place. And today, let me see if I can redirect you guys to this chick here. She's actually a good streamer. Like, I mean, she's very streamer-like. She behaves much like a large streamer does, but she's just starting out. So like she's gonna go places. This chick will go places. I'm sure of it. She has the right attitude and mindset, and you know how she behaves with her chat and whatnot. So yeah, I foresee her going places. Let me see if I can give you guys. I don't want to redirect. Oh wait, I can't redirect because it'll say on her channel. It'll say redirect. Well, okay, you know what? Tell you what, you don't have to say anything. We'll still redirect. Why not? If it works. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it'll redirect. Still. Let me see this. Changes saved. Apparently it does redirect. Okay, so you can say kink raid if you want, but you are under no obligation to. It'll say there. I'll say me raid, and then you know, in there, and then yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining and hanging out. I will see you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for probably some of the Minecraft stuff for the new update. Until then, guys, stay amazing, sleep well, and toodaloo. Bye.